Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday, August 1st, 2023, baby. Can you believe it? Can you dig it? I can't. I'm so incredibly exhausted and tired. Wow, but you know what? Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Yep. Can't, what is it? Early bird gets a worm. How it goes? Good morning to y'all. Wow, did I time that just right? He says. Okay, my boy out there, the the snowman or walleye king. Good morning to you, buddy. As you can see, or as you've heard, oh, 5 M-class flares in less than 24 hours. 5 of them. And yes, they're all M's. Yep. And the first one happened, well, shoot, how do you? 2 o'clock UTC. The second one happened at 4:45 UTC. And the bigger one, the M3.66, happened at about 6:50 UTC. And then we just now had another one. And it's 14:10 UTC now. So that's another M1.3. So the first one was a 1.1. The second one was a M2.1. Then the M3.66. Then we had a M1.45, and that's when I went to bed. It was early in the morning. It was 9 UTC. That's when I forgot. And then finally, we just now had, as I was getting up, we had another M1.4. So there you have it, baby. And at 1400 hours, 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2.3, 1.3, 3.6, 1.5, and now 1.4, 1.5. And then the very first one happened at like 2 o'clock, and that was 1.1. Crazy, man. Just an uptick. And I was just about to tell y'all, it looks like it's going to slow down. Well, guess what? It done sped up. Oh, my God. C-class flares of 99. It ain't getting any better, man. The radiation hitting our planet right now is bonkos. Bonkos, I tell you. Jeez. If y'all have phone problems, let me know. If your phone's not connecting or you're having troubles, firecracker came in late last night. Yeah, I saw firecracker over there. Here, let me show you what the heck's been happening since 7:31 UTC, right? You ready? This is the last, I don't know if it was an M, but what was it? Well, 2300 hours was a C5. All right, so we'll start there. Hold on. GPS failure. Yeah. GPS failure. Well, my GPS just failed on my booster. Yeah. So, anyhow, let's start. Baby. Yeah. All right, so we're going to start at 7:31, 2200 hours. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. All righty then. All right, this one happened just over Hawaii. Just off the coast of Hawaii there. Right, that's where we start. Late yesterday, about 2200 UTC. Right, now watch. All right. Watch the sun as it comes up here on the right-hand side. right? See where it's staying green like that? It's still irradiating our planet. It's like a super long flare. Boom, there's one right there. Bam, there it goes right there. Yeah, it's a strong M flare. No, or near an M flare anyway. Maybe the M1. And then here we come up with the 2 coming in. Right about. Boom, right there. Right. Then we have another one. Boom, right there. Nailed India. That was it. And there's another little one there. This thing's not showing them all, baby, because let me show you. Oh, boy. So we started here, right? This is C5. So, I'm trying to, I don't know what 2,300 hours is. It's like, -7 would be 1,400 hours. That's like mid-afternoon for me. And then bang, we get the first M right here, right? And then boom, we got another one, 1.6 here, or 2.2. Then the big flare last night, 3.6. I was trying to go to bed right up between here, and then bam, that sucker hit. Then we watched this sucker for a while. Then it upticked. We go, oh no. And then it started to go back down, and that's when I went to bed. And I said, watch for, let me see, do I really still have it on there? Let me see here. Yeah. 2.1. There's a 1 in there, and then here's a 3.6. Here's the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Trending upward. And this is the trend line, right? The blue line I'm watching as well, trending upward. And this is where the last mark was as it was coming down. So as it was coming down right here, then it came back up, gave us another M, and then went down into the C's. Looks like a C 6.4, and then it dropped down to a C 3.1, and we just now had an M 1.4. So, no, yeah, 1.4, yeah. So, you can see, bang, 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 and then it comes back. This last M, boy, man, I'm deliriously exhausted. Looking to see if there's any quick action. There isn't any at the moment. This is down in Australia area, New Zealand. Nothing happening there. There's a little more quakes than when I left. We had a deep Fiji last night, 515, a little 4.2. Looks like Solomon Islands came in after I went to bed at 5 o'clock. It was a 5 magnitude. And this Papua New Guinea already had happened. So this is a new quake. And then this quake here, that's new as well. Indonesia, the Timor region had a 4.9. So 5's going around this direction. Then up here, the Philippines at 4.9, but there's a larger one up in there. 5.4. North of the Philippines, the Luzon Strait came in with a couple of bumps. This China one was here already. It's a 4.6. And Japan had 2 quakes. It had this one here, the 4.4 onshore. This one was offshore, 10.6. 4.8 at 10 kilometers. This is a new one. 4.9 Odat, Japan. It happened not too long ago. We'll check this one out. The Kuril Islands came in. This is a new one. It happened just over the 0010 hours. And then, the Rat Islands was yesterday. Couple little dingers coming up into Alaska. There's a new one. 3-2. So it's really not a whole lot, but you can see the straight line going in. On the United States side, there's a little 2.6 up in Morgan Hill last night. Very small. And that's in the San Francisco area. A little bit south of San Francisco. And it's, you can see here. Here's San Jose. Morgan Hill's right here. Santa Cruz. Gilroy's over here. Watsonville. So up in the little hills of Henry Cowell State Park. This is where the earthquake that happened during the World Series happened right here in Henry Cowell Park. Right, so that one's relatively close right there. Yeah, and nothing else of significance has happened. A couple of here in Texas. Up by Midland, Lubbock, Abilene came in last night. This one's a new one. Toya, Texas again. And then Paco and Toya last night as well. I mean, I'm telling you, there's nothing, baby. Oaxaca came in with a 4.8 late last night at 1451 UTC. What are we at UTC right now? I'm guessing 1,400 hours, right? Thereabouts. Yeah, and this one goes to 751. So the sun's like way over here now. So it doesn't even have it. So I'm gonna turn that off. What we have here. And 1440. So yeah, we're at 1440 right now. So this one here happened at yesterday, 1451. So 24 hours ago, this Oaxaca near 5. And that's it for significant quakes. It's like bizarro. Even what's more bizarro is now we got a little noise here. Is the auroras that hitting the ground level, the ground magnetics, right? Let me show you here. We're starting off at 1100 UTC. It'll go to 14 or 15, and that's it. And there's not a lot happening. There's a little binger right there. You can see coming across the Atlantic Ocean. So I think this is from like Hawaii or something. I mean, there's 1 hour more difference than me. So that's the only thing right here to right here. Let's see. We've seen the flares. This is the X-ray flares burnt, and it looks like it's coming back up right now as we look. 6 hours, and you can see how it's breaking up. Breaking up's hard to do. I don't know why we have 2 lines there. Somebody's having trouble drawing lines, I think. Let's see. The flare absorption, that's the latest one right there, 1443, over the mid-Atlantic. So we'll see. Where's we going to start today? It'll start at, 6 o'clock near. And that's where the end one happens, and boom, right there. At about, the peak of it's at 6:55. Is that, let me go back to there one day here. 6:52. So that's the M3. So looking at the M3 right here, right dead center over Kazakhstan or Nepal. Kazakhstan's over here. India. We have it over here. The Andaman Mountains going up out of the ocean. China. All the stands got zapped. Bzzz. Yeah. They got zapped. Zzz. All right. And then you can watch what happens after that. At 7 o'clock, it's still irradiating at 7, and it didn't want to let go. Finally, it started letting go at about 8 o'clock, and it died down as the sun moved away. And then, boom, it hit us again. Right over Mecca, got pummeled. Yep, Mecca got pummeled. And then it's just like, might as well radiate all Africa again. And you wonder why there's only a desert here in northern Africa, right? And that's strange. Mm-hmm. Then bang. Look at that. I mean, it isn't stopped. It's still a little bit green. Now it's going blue. Still green, blue. Still boom. Then we come back. Zapparini right there, baby. That was it. The big Zapparini right there at the end. Right there. Bam. That one was a surprising one right there, to tell you the truth. There's a delay. There's about a 7-minute drop off on the intensity. I don't know why that happened. Maybe it was a dead on hit. We'll take a look at the stereo right now. We've been watching these things like crazy, man, all last night. Yeah, and we'll show you. Search. See what happened here. Boom, that one came right at us. Do you see that? Well, maybe Alaska will help us first. Here's Alaska 2. And we'll take a quick look at it. This is a different satellite, by the way. We can see a let off. Oh, yeah, that was a big halo that came in, and another little bumper. I think this sucker let off. The M3 must have let off a halo. There it was over here. You see it radiating out here. See it all the way around, right? Almost a complete halo. You see it stopped. It didn't get up here. So this might be more southern radiation. All right. I mean, it just kept coming at us. Look at that. It looks like another popper just happened. Right there. It's letting off. Poof. Right there on the top right. All right, we'll have to see about the times on that. Because things just happen. Here, you'll see it now here on this one. All right, ready? All right. Yeah, it's already was letting off. You can see it's starting to now. Yeah, see it all the way. Couple of flares went off. That's what that is. You see the bubble way out here. I mean, shoot, it's all the way out here. Yeah. It doesn't appear it made it all the way around the corner, but yeah. Yeah, that little popper was over here, that last one. On 12:54. That's 2 hours ago. They don't even it's not up to date yet, baby. It's not up to date. No, it's not. Here we go. 13, 14. Yeah, okay. This goes up to 14. All right. So here's late last night. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. There's the popper right there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. There's the boomer. It just went. Yeah. There's a big time jump on this too. Let's see, where's this? It goes from 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 to, wow, from 22 all the way to near 5 o'clock. There was a big gap in the stereo. So stereo was down, obviously. And wow, boom, 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 right? Blasted toward Uranus. Oopsie. Get to switch. Just back. Okay, and think it enters both poles. It does. Which pole gets it hits first? It does depend on the polarity because the poles are different polarities, are they not? And when we look at something like this, this is the geometric magnetosphere movies, geospace, right? This is when the winds push in, This is the density of the protons coming at us, And this is the pressure upon our planet. See, all these protons and electrons get shot at our planet, and our planet's magnetic magnetosphere, that's what they call it, a magnet, buffets a lot of that out. And I think depending on what layer, different charges create different auroras, depending on what the particles are up in the atmosphere. So they different colors, you know. This is the pressure being put upon our planet right now. The deeper red, that means it's stronger. And you can see it's not that big a deal because we're shooting and boom, there we go. Pretty steady right there. That's a steady push. And you should see it let up, or maybe it'll intensify. And it's just pretty steady strong. Yeah. So that's why we're seeing a lot of these auroras too. And here, I know the electrons were up a little bit the other day. Yesterday maybe it was. This is the protons. Protons per cubic meter being shot at us. And I believe the protons are a negative and the electrons are a positive. So it depends on the plasma charge and whatever's coming out of the planet, whether it gets absorbed or whether it gets bounced off. Kind of like where you have a magnet on the table and you put a magnet with the same polarity next to it, it pushes the other magnet away. Kind of like that sort of thing. We'll be going into a more depth of that here shortly. Maybe not today, baby, but you know, as you can see, it's dropping off. We're in the C 4.8 range right now. Yeah. Yeah, C 4.8 range right now. And yeah, we're dropping down. All right, cool. And yeah, cat, crazy cat. He's just being nuts. And yep. Boom. Yeah, that was a big one. Where do we think things gonna happen? Is he gonna kick off a little stronger here or there? We just don't know. Is it gonna affect earthquakes? We just don't know. The trend right now is through Europe and the Kazakhstan and all that. I would say watch Iceland again. Watch the EPR. It's too quiet, way too quiet, and that would be also South America. Was it Patagonia or whatever? I don't know if I said that one right. Correct me if I'm wrong there. And zapped the Atlantic Ocean. So observe what's going on in your world around you and see if you can recreate that over and again. And with the way the world's what's happening around the world, as well as weather. There's a lot of weather phenomena right now. Big Cat 4 typhoon right here. And they just got walloped by another one that went up here, right? China's China's getting walloped by weather right now. So if we went to hurricanes, we have a Dora, tropical storm Dora down south, uh, and it's a named storm, so that's pretty significant. 60-mile-an-hour winds. There's another disturbance. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, they're saying. And the Central Pacific, not seeing anything, but the Eastern Pacific is here. The Western Pacific does have one. And the Atlantic, there's a 40% chance for this little booger to start something, and there's no chance for that one up way up there. So let's take a look at this one. It's a little booger out here, and it looks like it's going to be going north. 40% chance. Right now, 750 miles northeast of the northern Leeward Islands. Yeah, see, here's the Leeward Islands, way up there. We can look at COD and across the midsection. Sister might get a little weather right now. Let's go ahead and click on the dirty, and right there, yes, Missouri getting hit right now. A little disturbance across South Dakota. The monsoonals all over here in the west. Looks like just north of Vegas is getting walloped. And let's go ahead and push the go. And you'll see I'm gonna put the 200 on just to see for a while. You can see the development. It's a big clock hand, right here, moving this way. Center of the low pressure being right here, and it's picking up. Look at that. Oh yeah, they got some good stuff there in Missouri, and moving into Illinois, looks like. And Paducah, how's your weather, buddy? You know, I see that you're there. You know, I hope my boy 42 is feeling okay. Is he here today? No, he's not. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Yeah, he's here. Yeah. Monsoonal stuff. You need rain now? Don't you get a lot of rain, sis? Oh, boy. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and check out the windy Vandusky right here. Right. Got 70s and 80s all through the south. Kicking all the way up to Kansas City, got an 80. Oklahoma got an 88. Hey, we did get a quake in Oklahoma registered yesterday. At Texas's 80s and all the way in the 90s. The water temperature is pretty amazingly. I saw 100 degrees out here in the water. And that's like hot tub level. It's kind of like boiling the fish. That's wild. Yeah, here's the low pressure here. High pressure in behind it. Low pressure here off the coast. And perceived temperature. Right? 100 degrees in Texas. All the way out here, we've got 100 plus. Radar seeing just a little bit of bump just north of Kentucky right now. Paducah's right up in here. Springfield, get some rain there. Right, here's a satellite. There's that thing pushing south. Right, let's go ahead and zoom on out. 97L is going up, getting out of here. 96L is going to do the same. Here's a big low pressure just off of the UK. Sister's up here. Yep. Here, let's see what her temperature is. Check her temperature. Yeah, 65 degrees. Yeah, we're a boy over here. He's right up in here. Yeah. No, he's not there. Where the hell is he? Yeah, he's up there. Like, what? Where's the grab at that? Yeah, he's up here. 81 degrees. The fireman does. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. Strong heat. What the hell just happened? I didn't do that. Okay. Current lake temp is 69 to 75, depending on. Yeah, those fish gonna go deep then, there, buddy. Here's the monsoon, the Kunin. Says typhoon. What's the wind? Wind speed. Yeah, 60s, 70s. Wonder what the 100 meters above ground. Yeah, 90s. It really tells you. Pretty crazy, man. That's getting me dizzy just watching that. Let's go 250 above. Goes out from 100 all the way out. I saw 101, 102, 103, 5. Yeah. Gonna be a dang Naha or Okinawa's getting hit. And for those people who believe in a, Weather Channel person who's controlling it with a joystick, I think you've been playing with your joystick too long. But this, yeah, that's a weird comment. Anyway, this hitting Okinawa is not a good thing. Our base is there, military base, right? And if China was smart, they'd pick that time to do it. But China's going to get walloped at the same time too. So, yeah. This other storm hitting up in here in India, moving up into the, yeah, not good, not good at all. Let's see. Big high pressure out here. Jeez. We got more heat coming. It is summer, so it is what it is. Yeah. I already went over yesterday we went over the Enzo stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the global sectors, and we'll look at what's happened around the tropics. Come on. There you go, big boy. A lot of moisture up here, moving on up. The rivers haven't really just taken too much, so we're not catching the rain yet. Monsoonals is leaking upwards. You can see it's late, so we might have a late winter. Who knows? And that means next spring's gonna be an uptick. They're talking about Enzo's talking about a very mild El Nino. So and the reports I've read and we put on and discussed, yeah, the more we know more about that, the better. What else? Let's see. I think we can seed the air and we can mess with the ions, but we can't control things. And I think that can happen. I think they can create weather, but they just can't control it. And I think that's why my deal is, my attitude towards it. The East, The southern part. Let's look at the southern part here. Big blow up right off of Panama, like raining like crazy. Moving on up into Nicaragua, Salvador, and then drying out. This is the area that was getting pummeled by those earthquakes. Right here off to the right, just underneath the globe there. And that's what all this is doing. And that seems to be, that's the trend right through there. And then here's the storm trying to build itself. But it goes into cooler water. So yeah, it's starting to build. It's got something going on right there, for sure. This couldn't do it. Too much shear action here. It tried. No, it petered out. This one's developing though. This could be our first real, or I know they're gonna call it our fourth one, but yeah. Crazy. All right, so nothing happening up in here. Earthquake wise, yeah, sorry, here's down in Muzzy's down there, and then yeah, it looks like Cyprus is having a little bump right now. So we're just having a little bump. Unimac, Alaska, the same little bump. Mammoth had a little, and that's it right now. So we upticked a little bit there, looked like 6 hour. Yeah, we're up on the uptick right now. We'll watch this one, see if it peaks up and goes back into the M's. The trend has been that. Radiation level dropping back to normal, which is really good. We are at KP3 right now. The aurora forecast is all over Asia. You want to see it? And real hard to see it in the West here. In North America. Here it comes. I thought North Dakota might be able to see it. But, you know, he likes to sleep a lot, so. Not really. He doesn't sleep at all. Oh, I didn't sleep at all last night. Do that. What's that song, you know? Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on there. Yeah, this is developing here. The Cypress moving all the way through Crete. Yeah, some whack job. That's why I don't play it so much. Everybody likes to get their face on the internet. Yep. Let's go ahead and zoom it down. Zoom this over. Yep. Signal's breaking up. Well, just for Paducah, man, we'll find out where Uranus is. Uranus is on the other side of Jupiter still. It's still getting a little sunlight here. It's not blocked out by Jupiter yet. What's visible is Venus, Saturn, and Neptune. And the tremors. See what's going on in the tremor world. The date is yesterday's. So it seemed to drop out of the Olympic, moving down. Let's go the day before. Definitely out of the Olympic area, moving south is the trend. So you can see it's dissipating. So we had 12 days of vibrations up in Olympia. Would see this would be a movement. GPS failure still. Yeah, but it's slow moving, you know. I don't know, and I think they don't know now either, because the surmising of it all, they have no idea, they said. The national buoys. What's going on in the ocean? Nada. No drunk Chinamans out here. Nor over here right now. Falling around to the States. Not seeing a whole lot down the coast. Ruskies. Not down here. There's talk that China's building some military bases down here in Cuba. We may need to do something about that, right? What we do, we don't know. Let's see. Volcano news. Let's go ahead. Volcano news. According to Volcano Discovery, in the news today, August 1st, 2023, Santa Guido, Fuego, Simiru, Chevalush, Reventador, Mayon, Sangay, and Ubinas. Last I saw Mayon, it was glowing pretty good. So, I showed that again last night. Nevada del Ruiz up there in Colombia, nothing. Everything's dissipated. Sangay, nothing. It's dissipated up there in Ecuador. Sabancaya, volcano, weak emissions of steam. That's in South America, in Chile. Not Chile, but Peru, southern Peru. Fuego by Urbinas. Fuego volcano, 15,000. That's at its normal. That's good. It's back to doing its thing. Here it is, man. This thing, the ash eruptive phase is new lava flow from the summit yesterday. Let's see here. I saw a video of it. Crapola. It's an 8,000 foot volcano that's been erupting, spewing magma and lava, or what do you want to call it? And it's only been like steam and all that stuff going about 1,000 feet above the mountain. 258 earthquakes on the mountain at 1 second, 1 minute to 30 seconds consistently. Sulfur SO2 emissions are reached 2,325 yesterday. Here. Let's see if we can put this on. Yeah, look at this. Coming down. Poof. Part of the edifice broke off a little bit. The rock faces. It's a big dome right now, and the whole dome is glowing. So if that thing caves or pops out, there's gonna be a lot of magma that comes out because it's the whole thing is glowing. So just wanted to show you that. And yeah, I've already done it, so let's go retweet that again. So yeah, Mayon up there in the Philippines is doing its thing. Ulawan volcano, 10,000 feet, and wow. Ulawan is in Indonesia, just above Timor. And yeah, 10,000 feet. Ash advisory. So Ubinas, possible LGBTQ emissions. I'm sorry, light emissions. LGT. Sometimes you see things right. I'm teasing. Santa Guido volcano. I didn't make fun of anybody, so chill out. Don't get butt hurt. Nevada del Ruiz, 20,000 feet, and 17,000 foot mountain there in Colombia. Chevalush. It's not identifiable on satellite, but there is some emissions. They're trying to figure out just how much. Reventador in Ecuador, and that's northern west South America, where Sangay is, and yeah, nothing's happening. Simiru in Indonesia, Bali's like right here. Here's right here, 12,000 foot mountain. Emissions going to 15,000. just a little stronger one. Sangay, which is over there in Ecuador again, 21,000 feet out of a 17. And Santa Guido, well, we didn't even see Santa Guido, huh? Did they mention it? Oh, right here. Not detectable. That's Santa Maria. That's next to Fuego and Guatemala. So nothing's happening. The sun is acting up. The earth is chilling out. What's going on your planet around you? Well, we're trying to figure that out. When we figure it out, we'll let you know. There doesn't seem to be any crazy alignments, not till Saturn moves over, but I don't think it will. We can see this. As we move over, Saturn is just too slow. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen by August 30th. All right, but you're gonna be able to see Uranus by then. Yeah, that's it, baby. Oh wow, what a slow morning. Hey, I want to thank you all for being here in the mornings. Thank you, Walleye King. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Timmy. Wally B. The Mysterioso, Paul Collins. And 42. Thank you all. Budgie Bird. Big hugs to you over there in New Hampshire. Rocket Bob 76. Red Wagon. Quake Cat, New Brunswick, Canada guy, Columnist 55, Flutter Girl, Dub Diesel and AZ, Doc Rock 18, Croatian Dude, and Comanche. Not to leave out Brainstorm and King of Snarls and Old Danny Boy. Thank you. Thank you, and have a good morning. It's 8:19 here on the West Coast, and you're looking at what's happening in New Zealand. If there's anything, New Caledonia has got a little something happening. That means it's Loyalty Islands that are having some movement through there. Yeah, there's Greece has got a little noise. Unimac, Alaska, still saying hello. Still some gurgling in Mammoth. That's probably because of the melt that's getting down into the lower levels. Some noise in Yellowstone. Not seeing anything. Even Nicaragua's quieted down. We do have Valdivia, Chile. It's got some repetitious boom, boom, boom. But that's it, man. Right now, it's just it. A little tiny in Hawaii. I mean, really tiny. And the solar flares have been doing their thing. Solar wind right now is at 404. Density is at 19. Really high density. Geometric storm watch. We're expecting a G2 today. What happens with the G2? Well, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let me open this up here. Over here. Let's see. This is what happens in a G2 storm, magnetic storm. Power systems, high latitude power systems may experience voltage alarms. Long duration storms may cause transformer damage, which is all of what we've been getting. Long duration storms. Spacecraft operations, corrective actions to orientation may be required by ground control. Possible changes in the drag effect and orbital predictions. That means whether or not it drops down or rises up. Other systems like HF radio propagation can fade at higher latitudes. And aurora has been seen as low as New York, Idaho, typically about 55 degrees latitude. So if you're in the 55 degrees latitude, baby, you can expect to see that. This is, yeah, right here. If we get into the G3 and the G4, then I heard them talk about G4 because there was a couple of blasts that are starting to hit us. Pipeline currents affect preventative measure. HF radio propagates sporadic satellite navigation degraded for hours. Low frequency radio navigation disrupted. Aurora has been seen low as Alabama, Northern Cal. Now we've had G4s here this year, so or we may stay, minor impacts on satellites on the G1. So just know that that is, a possible. And I think this one will be the, radiations. We were pretty strong in the radiations. Let's see, minor impacts HF radio in the polar regions. Infrequent singular events, upset possible. Others, small effects on HF prop. It's been bouncing between S1 and S2. And this is radiation. And then this is the solar radiation, as you can see. Right? That's what this one is. Thought the other one was the same. Yeah, it is. Just bigger. Yep. All right, so guess that's pretty much it, what we have for you this morning. Professor Nick is taking a break. Look at all the sunspots, by the way. This is 39. 80 is right here, having a lot of problems. 86 is coming at us with a lot of bumps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, possibly 12. New stuff coming around the corner. All the time, man. 3080, which is this one right here. That's what's kicking some stuff off right now. Yeah. That's pretty much it, what I have. 55% chance for an MX, 10%, clicking up a little bit. 35% for a geometric storm, and 15 for the high latitudes, 35 for the mid latitudes. Still 23, 35, potentially hazardous asteroid. It's an asteroid that's a football field size or larger, traveling within 5% of the distance from the Earth toward the sun. And because it's that close, we pay attention. Today being the 1st of August, we have a couple little ones. One is about 2.5 distances, lunar distance, Earth to the moon, multiplied by 2.5. It's only 30 feet across. The other one is 150 feet across, but it's 14 distances out there. Lunar distance, Earth to the moon, multiplied by 14. And the other one is 105 feet across, and it's 4 distances out. So there you have it. And yeah, so we're watching the world around you. What else we can do? Did I miss anything? The fires, maybe. Loads of fires. Yeah. Put them today. The west is burning up in Canada and across the north, just like last year. If we did a COD and we looked the global, right, and we did color fire 200, and then we did a go, we might see the fires. Lightning has started a lot of these fires up here in Montana. Let's see if we see any of the fires up there. Doesn't appear we're seeing any. Yeah, it's moving awfully quick. What the hell? not seeing anything up there. Some of it's way up there too. Well, and if I did regional sectors, you'd see the fires here. Because Idaho and Montana burning, you can see the smoke. Yeah. Looks like they're lessened now. Yeah. It's cooling off up there, I guess. So, down here through Arizona, still burning. New Mexico, a couple in Colorado. Oregon, a few burning. And BC started kicking up. I was hoping BC would not. But, you know, lightning fires. We got to leave it down here in Tejas. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? Let's look at the stronger weather right now, if there's any alerts. Couple flooding through Missouri. Got some severe thunderstorms up in Canada, Winnipeg area. That's it. Yellowstone, maybe. Yeah, nothing. Awfully quiet. Our planet's so quiet right now. People aren't quiet. But anyway. All right, well, I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Big hugs, you all. Hey, thank you for your support. Thank you for your tips and your subscriptions. They help out a lot. I don't like to bring it up, but your support means a lot. And your continued support does too. I've got a big move happening, and where I'm going to be going, I have to build out. So anything and everything you do helps. I do know how much it's going to cost. I don't want to tell you because I don't like doing that. You know, I don't like. Yeah. Everything we got, we're putting into the house right now. It's starting to build. That's where we're at right now. We're waiting for the city to approve the plans, and they should start here in a week. And they've already done some groundwork, and so they're breaking ground already. And when I see more, you'll see more. And when I go out there, maybe late August, a couple weeks from now, I'll be taking video, lots of it, and I'll be showing you and sharing that with you, my experience. Keep praying for the interest rates to drop. You know, they just raised it and it went the wrong way on me. So it's going to be super tight. Moving there, I have to relocate. I've got to find some work to do up there. And I appreciate all your prayers and your support. And thank you. I'll put something on here, and I hate to do it, but everybody else does it. So I'll end up doing it just to show you the goals that I have and the plan toward that goal. I'll include the monthly subscriptions to meet that goal. And I know summertime's always slow as heck. And it usually picks up around my birthday, which is next month. And does pretty good until right before Christmas, and then drops off again. And then it's cyclical, baby, I know. And don't forget to tell your friends and your buddies about the channel and where we're going. We'll have some new stuff when I get the what do you call it, the studio built. It'll be built in the garage of all spaces. So I got to put up some drywall, some electrical and move some low voltage cabling and put in some lighting. I've already paid for the insulation, the 50 amp plug for the mini split that I got to put in there, and I put a window in already. So I've done everything I can, but the budget is the budget, and I'm appealing for your support for that. And you'll see the pics, you'll see everything as I produce that for JSL. We take JSL to the next level here, hopefully next year. I like to get it done before too late in the year, because I don't think we're moving in until probably December, maybe January, depending on the weather over there. And they said about 100 and 110 days after they put down the foundation. So it'll go pretty quick, about 4 months. And yeah, we've already dropped 11,000 on it. So we have another 66 to go plus JSL. So we put everything we can into this house so that we can have a place to call our own. We don't waste our money on rent anymore, and we prepare for the future, because rent here in our place, a one studio, which a studio is under 500 square feet, is now $1,700 a month. A one bedroom is now $2,100 to $2,400, and a two is now up to $2,700. A one bedroom is about 640 square feet. A two bedroom is about 750 square feet. And so we looked around the United States. We were going to go anywhere we could, even Alabama. And because we know the writing's on the wall, we're not going to be here. We've been here 29 years. And we're moving out, baby. And the city we're moving into is in Arizona. It gets hot. It gets cold, and it's just not as nice as Southern Cal, but California just kicked our ass, and we can no longer stay here. And our rent keeps going up and up and up and up, and it's getting tougher. People are holding on to their money right now. The economy is choking a little bit, but I'm going to do a lot of the work myself. I'm a pretty good little whippersnapper when it comes to that. And with your support and what I'm doing, I think we can get the ends meet. Probably, I'm hoping by, the first quarter of next year, and then we'll go live, baby. Yeah. And with the new studio. So we'll see how it happens. Otherwise, I'll be in the bedroom. Oh, gosh. What a pain. But anyway, big hugs, y'all. I'll be back with the news. Hang in there. Love y'all. Remember, don't get none on you. Love you.